One of the strangest things writers do is refuse to trust their readers. We write a sentence. Then we write another sentence explaining the first sentence. Then a third sentence explaining the second sentence. By the end, we've wrapped a perfectly good observation in so much protective padding, it resembles a television being shipped across the country. The irony is that readers are remarkably intelligent creatures. Not all the time, of course. Sometimes readers accidentally walk into glass doors. Sometimes they spend 20 minutes looking for sunglasses that are already on their head. But when it comes to stories, essays, and articles, readers are usually much better at connecting dots than writers give them credit for. Imagine you write, "The trophy sat on the shelf gathering dust." Most readers understand what's happening. They understand neglect. They understand disappointment. They understand that something once mattered and perhaps doesn't anymore. Now imagine adding, "The trophy sat on the shelf, gathering dust." This symbolized how forgotten the achievement had become over time. The owner no longer valued it the way he once had. Technically, you've added information. Practically, you've explained a joke after telling it. A lot of writing problems stem from fear. We worry readers won't understand. We worry they'll miss our point. We worry they'll arrive at the wrong conclusion and somehow end up believing the trophy represents the decline of the Ottoman Empire. So we explain. Then we explain the explanation. Then we install backup explanations in case the first explanations fail. Meanwhile, the reader is standing there saying, "I got it 5 paragraphs ago." Good writing often works through implication. The writer provides enough information for the reader to participate. Participation is important because readers enjoy making discoveries. Nobody wants to spend an afternoon assembling a puzzle that already arrived completed. This doesn't mean writing should be confusing. Confusing is when the reader has no idea what's happening. Trust is when the reader is allowed to do a little work. There's a difference. Think about the people you enjoy talking to most. They're probably not the people who explain every thought in microscopic detail. They're the people who leave room for you. Writing works similarly. The moment a reader makes a connection on their own, the piece becomes partially theirs. They helped create the meaning. They arrived at the conclusion. They participated in the experience, rather than merely receiving instructions. That's powerful. The next time you're revising, look for places where you're repeating yourself in different clothing. Look for sentences that explain things readers already understand. Look for moments where you're grabbing the reader by the shoulders and shouting, "This is what I mean." Then consider deleting them. The reader is probably smarter than you think, and if you've done your job well, they may already be one step ahead of you. Thanks for listening. Catch The Quiet Quotient on YouTube and all major podcast platforms, including the Substack app. To help us grow and keep supporting creators, please like, follow, and subscribe. Want to get in touch? Connect with me directly at jimhansonmedia.com.